I think there's one right here. All right. There's nothing better.
We're finally here, you know, renters our whole life, independent artists our whole life. Here we were, wow, we're actually gonna make the Malibu dream come true, you know? And so
Pinch me.
we literally pinch ourselves.
Every single day.
It was always a dream to be as close to the ocean as possible.
Making it an actual dream come true has been everything for us.
Geographically, what's amazing about Malibu is, in the one sense, you're really removed from any kind of urban setting and you're deep in nature here. The mountains run right up to the coastline, and yet you're just literally a hop, skip, and a jump outside of LA.
The reason why we named our home Casita Ola is because our roots are Hispanic, and casita in Spanish is small house. And Ola means waves, as well as hello, spelled with an H.
We're within walking distance to the beach, which, you know, both being avid surfers and lovers of the ocean, it's something that we do every day. Sometimes that includes bringing the dog, sometimes it's just the two of us. I was born in Mexico. My earliest memories from Mexico were my parents always took us to the coastline.
I am born in New York, in Queens, originally, and my parents moved us to Miami probably when I was like in 6th grade. Everywhere where we've lived together, we've lived on the water.
This house is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home. Sliding glass doors that open out to a 40-foot deck. The first thing you'll notice is this weathered wood. This wood right now, it's reclaimed barnwood from Montana. The idea was, let's be as environmentally responsible as possible. The original home was a dated mobile home. We completely gutted the original home down to its foundation. This neighborhood is actually a mobile home community. People have done major renovations to the homes and have completely changed the home. It's no longer a quote-unquote mobile home, but technically it's still on the foundation and it still falls within that parameter. And so the only thing we maintained was the actual floor print of the house and that actual foundation. So we built from the ground up. It begins here with the blue entranceway, which invites you into the first experience of Casita Ola. When you walk in, you're in the main living, kitchen, dining area that opens up to the outdoors.
You have the open floor plan that we designed purposefully to entertain and to have a seamless sort of engagement with our guests.
This is really the showpiece of the home. It's the ocean in front of us and its location. And so we have an entire wall, end to end of the home, of sliding glass doors.
When I open the doors fully, I can hear the ocean. That cocoon. It's a place where I journal in the morning with my coffee.
As much as we love the open concept, we also wanted to have an area that when you do need a break from the outside and all this light, you can come into our media/library. It's always been a dream of both of ours to have our library and a reading nook and a really comfortable space. I'm a photographer by trade. Almost every one of these shots is my work.
I am a wardrobe stylist and an interior stylist. My goal for my personal space is to really add those personal touches, and it just kind of happens to fall in line with my design aesthetic. So that was an easy assignment for me.
Come on outside to the showpiece of the house, the element that inspired and informed every decision that we made for this house, and that is the grand blue Pacific Ocean. Pia's created these zones where, we have dining or we have lounging, or if you want to lounge in a different way, then we step down to another level of the deck.
This here is our outdoor shower. Here we wash the dog.
We decided to use turf. We're very drought tolerant here in general with our outdoor space, so turf is something that we won't have to water. We definitely wanted to minimize any uses of limited resources that we have here in California.
You have this walkway that takes you to the primary suite, as well as the guest bedroom / office. This is the rendering of the house that Finn's father designed and his childhood vacation home.
My father built our weekend house as a child. It's just always been hanging in my house in his office. I would stare at it for hours as a kid, dreaming of, I want to do this someday. I want to have a house like this someday. And here we are, and we did it.
The Woolsey fire was a fire that we had during construction. During that time, we were all evacuated for well over 30 days.
So we would come out here every day bringing water, supplies, because there was a lot of people who didn't evacuate, and therefore they were stuck out here. It really bonded us even more than we thought to living here in Malibu and making the decision that this is the place that we wanted to build a dream home at. The primary bedroom is actually a primary suite with its own full bath.
This accent wall that has beautiful light coming from it every day has these iridescent jellyfish that we picked. And the fact that this is a mixed metal, it's gold as well as silver. When the light hit it just right, you could see them floating, and the effect is really, really cool.
Pia's a wardrobe stylist. I wanted to present her with that upgrade of we finally own a home, what would make it special? And for her is, she needs a walk-in closet.
I really love it in here. It inspires me every day. I become all kinds of different people here daily. It kind of plays double duty. I prep most of my wardrobe jobs here. They kind of start here, as well as me getting dressed in the morning. And in a cottage, it's a really, really, really big luxury.
How can my wife be a wardrobe stylist and not have a walk-in closet? She needs that.
I mean, are you the best husband ever, or what?
Almost on any afternoon, I know that the trade winds change, I know what season of the year it is just by, is the sun falling and setting behind Point Magoo, or is it setting further out in the Pacific Ocean?
My parents had the time. They would bag us up in the car. I remember being at the beach for hours, and that being the happiest times of my life, and me maybe recording that. That's my goal. I want to try to have this happiness always.
And this was the perfect opportunity for us to make that come true.